In today's video, I am going to be setting up my reading journal for the month of May. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are new, welcome. My name is Tracy and I'm a girl with plans. I want to thank you all for joining me today. So I have not yet wrapped up my month of April. It's just been so busy. I just got back from a work trip. It was like almost a week long, and now I am prepping for some contractors to come in and do some work on my house. So it's just been super, super busy. So I haven't been able to do an April recap, so I might not film it. I will say, I think I completed like 4 books this month, so it wasn't like that great of a reading month. April wasn't. I just had trouble. I had 3 really great reads this month, and then everything else was a struggle. So yeah. So this is where I'm going to do my stats and my recap, and then I'll have 2 and 2, so then we can start here for the month of May. Now, I have Go Wild this month, so another trip coming up. I'm not going to plan to read during that month. During that trip, during that trip. So we'll see if I get any done. I'll probably get some done maybe on the plane, maybe not. I have an early morning flight, so we'll see. So that will be like one less week that I get any reading done, but it's fine. And I have a fairly ambitious TBR. This is my ambitious TBR. I've already printed all the covers that that I plan on reading, and I am going to attempt to do another readathon. Yes, another readathon. Why? Because they're fun. This one, there's just a whole bunch of prompts. Here are the prompts. I think there are like 27 prompts in all, but you just get points, and however many points you get is like what level you're on. And I think they kind of go on next year or something like that, and you can kind of add to it. I'm not sure how it works exactly. I'm just going to read the books that fit the prompts and figure it out afterwards. Told y'all it's been busy. But I like these readathons because it kind of like hones me in. I have like such a wide TBR that it kind of guides me to certain books that are on my TBR, but that I may not have picked up this month. So that's the reason why I'm going to do it. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be on one of the lower level tiers, but it's fine. It's so much fun. It's fun, right? So I did this as, did I print crooked? Looks like it might have printed crooked. One of these printed crooked, but that's okay. So I printed this. I'm going to cut it out and then just tip it in. Because I don't want to take up that much space. So we'll kind of go over that as we go through it. I'm going to put my TBR on this page though, still, because some of these are going to fulfill some other prompts for some other challenges that I have. I'm not 100% aware of any new releases that I am like on the edge of my seat about. So I think we're good there. I'm not going to go crazy with the setup because like I said, I'm behind, because the point of, we have ghosties, goobers, plants. I guess I should have told y'all what this readathon's about. This is Joshi Corin, just with Joshi Corin and her friends. Monica is one of them. I can't remember. I think Monica and Rachel. So it's 3 of them. And they put together this readathon. They have the Bujo Buddies Book Club. There's like a Discord server and all kinds of fun stuff. They have like a year-long readathon, which is the Goober. I'm doing that one. So that's why I thought I would do it. You can check out Joshi Corin's YouTube channel, and she has kind of like the in-depth kind of discussion on what this actual readathon is about. Because like I said, I'm just doing it and I'm going to figure it out as I go. Basically, if there's a prompt, I'm just going to do the prompts that are easy. I know that for part A, basically you just have to go in chronological order. So you can't do number 3 until you have done 1 and 2 type thing. But part B, you can do any of them. And some of these aren't like book related. One of them is to make a plant-based meal, walk in nature. So you can get extra points like that, which is great, because I was like, I don't even getting up, anything over 12 might be a struggle for me. So we'll see. But because basically the theme of the readathon is like plant studies for our buddy, for our buddy Ghosty here, I figured I would pull out these books and just kind of keep it simple, and use maybe some of these. I didn't look at this book beforehand. I just pulled it out, or maybe some of these. I want plants. Yeah, there we go. We got the plants. So we're going to do these. We're going to do these in combination. Those are kind of bright. So we'll do these. See, those would work too, but yeah, I think we're mainly going to do these. So we'll see. We'll see how this is going to go. This might not be super decorated. I don't know yet. I got my little stencil. I'm not going to be all fancy. And I think we're just going to kind of roll with it here. All right. So I just decided to use these like little green stickers I got from the Hobby Lobby, one of the Hobby Lobby sticker books. I also pulled my washi. I have a different setup currently in my office temporarily until the contractors finish installing my windows. So I don't have anything nearby. I have to actually get up and go get it. So the first was not Sunday. I think I said that, and it's not. That's in June that the first is on a Sunday. So today is the 4th, and it is so 4th, 3rd, 2nd, 1st, right? Okay, I had to think about it. All right, May. And then we have to do a box here, and somehow or another, everything got so crooked. It went up slanted right there, but it's fine. We'll put some stickers there. Maybe I'll bring the box down a little bit because I think if we put stickers there, it might help camouflage it. I'm drawing a long box because it's kind of short. And if I read like 6 books, I might need the space. I write kind of big. So there we go. So that is my books read log. So now I will just start putting some stickers on the page. This is going to be harder than I thought though. Oh, that's too much. Everything looks tiny until you go to do it. But all I'm doing is putting a dot on the page. So I think I can cover up a lot of the box. We'll just put it in the middle. But that's why it does help that I only use dots. Like these boxes are kind of big. There we go. We can put another of the same ones here. I wonder if I could... No, that's way too big. All right, I don't know what I'm going to do, so let's go on to this other side. Let's see here. Am I still in frame? Like I said, with my whole new setup, I don't know. Everything could be a little off. I am going to have to put washi here, I think. Let's do the tip in first. Let's do the tip in. Where is my page? So I need to cut this. I could have done stickers, but I just didn't really want to. I was like, being I'm going to have to like do a lot of information and stuff on it. I'm like, let's just not. That should be enough. I have another edge thing, but that's okay. I don't know where it's at right now. I think this came with my laminator. I have an actual one that's a little bit fancier. I think this fits now. So what I'm going to do, yeah, that fits. All right, I'm going to take, what washi do we want to use, you guys? There we go. Super pretty, right? So now I can go ahead and put this right there. Okay. TBR. Buzzword, I don't know. I forgot to look at one. I didn't have one on here penciled in either. So there we go. For Goober, it is a 5-star prediction. So I could do this one because people are raving about this one. Or there's a lot, y'all. So Goober is going to be Silver Elite. Because Adventures in Aldea, the theme is, the prompt is dystopian, right? Is that how you say it? Dystopian? Oh, that's stuck to my fingers. And this is supposed to be a dystopian novel. And then buzzword is 2 T-O and 2 T-O-O. So I haven't picked a book yet, and I forgot that I didn't pick a book until just now. So there we go. For my readathons, I am going to read Air Fire because let me show you, where's the prompt page? Where's the prompt? I know I didn't lose. Oh, here it is. Okay. So for like the prompts, it's like a book you own, Air of Fire. So that's where that one's coming in. And then it's continuous series, Fate and Furies. I probably shouldn't have put this. Let's do something else. So we know we're reading these two. And then it's author born or residing in your country. I don't know. Is like Kaylee Smith, does she born and reside in my country? Because if she does, there it is. But it could also be that one. So I don't know. I think it's going to be any book. So I'm not going to actually pick one. And then a recent addition to your TBR is Enchantra because I DNF'd at the end of the month. I DNF'd Peaches and Honey for my Aurelium Readathon, my Aurelium Academy Readathon. And I need to pick something else with fruit on the cover. And this one has grapes on the cover, some like grape type fruit on the cover. So I'm switching to that one. And that way I'll pick that one for this one. And then you had to pick a book that was on one of the host TBRs. So I picked Undead and Unwed because it was available on Audible. There's also another book. Which one was it? I know which one it was because it was here. Was it Songbirds of whatever? The one by Crystal Broadbent. That's another one that's on there. But I feel like this is different and it's on Audible. So that's the one I'm going to try to do. But if not, I'll go to that one. And then, like I said, I still need to find a book that is 2 and 2 to go there. And then I think we'll just play it by ear to go here. So, I mean, that's going to be 6 books on my TBR. And considering I did not have a good reading month, y'all, we got to keep things realistic. So, yeah, I read a decent amount of books. I don't want to say I don't. I really do. But I'm not someone that can read like a crazy amount of books like a lot of people can. I have to be in the mood. And with so much going on, I know that that's just going to be hard to come by. I am not a plantaholic, but you know, plants sometimes might want to cause therapy because they don't seem to live very long in my house. So we're just going to put stuff here, and now I'm just going to kind of decorate around it real quick. Okay, so now we are going to go here, and now I need to decorate this. Now I could do it differently. Like I could do all the succulents and like plants there, and then here I can do different plants. So here I could do it already looks kind of cute, right? Like I said, I think that looks cute. I'll have a picture there, so that'll look cute. So then we come here. I need to put something here. I just need to figure out, do I want to use one of these sets? Because we're kind of running out of stuff. Like I have the ones here. I think that's fine. But now I can use some of these. All right, here we go. Here is the finished product. I did kind of chop this down a little bit so it didn't fill up the whole box because I need enough space for at least 2 dots. Like if I do an audiobook during the day and then switch to like a regular book at bedtime, then I need 2 dots. So that's why I did that. I kind of went over that. Like I said, for this book, I'm going to actually use this to apply for 2 reading challenges, the Year of Goober reading challenges and Adventures in Aldea. For Goober, it's a predicted 5-star read, and everybody who's already read this, as far as like who have had advanced reader copies, have said this book is fabulous. So I do think it's potentially a 5-star read. I'll be getting that during my Book of the Month subscription. I just signed up just for this book. It's a special edition and it was like $5 for my first book. I do have to like buy another book at some point to fulfill the contract, but I feel like it was worth it. And yes, that's crooked. So yeah, that one book is going to fulfill both of those. And then here are some of the books that I'm planning on reading for the Goober Readathon. And then, like I said, I still have to pick my buzzword reading challenge. So let's, here we go. Here's the title page. I'll slide this one over, make sure I'm in a frame and I'm not. There we go. And then we'll open this and there we go. So I liked the tip-in. You know, I didn't need 6 pages, but I needed 5. That's kind of how it went. So I created this little cover page. Again, these are all printables that I got from the Google Drive from Joshi Corinne. They have all of this stuff ready to go. I printed this whole page just on like heavier paper. It's not quite cardstock, but it is heavier than regular printer paper. It's a little bit thinner than this, but not by much. I just figured it was easier because I was going to be adding it to my book anyway. So might as well just use a piece of printer paper and not have to worry about it. So yeah, there we go there. And then I put the study plan, which I did print on sticker paper so I can attach that to the book. Let me do like this so it opens a little bit better. I'm not sure if I'm going to do book covers or do a table or something. Every time that I'm like, oh, I'm going to put the book covers here of the books that I finished for the challenge and put how many points I get for each one. Yeah, a few reading challenges ago, I ended up just handwriting it in. Here's where I'll put the total points though and like what level I end up on. So there's that. And then I put circles and boxes for Mojo Jojo's rainbow shapes and rainbow boxes. Here, the circles I'll use for pie charts for certain statistics, and then the boxes are for other statistics. So these are placeholders for my stats. I'd rather just have them ready to go because, like I said, for the month of April, there we go. I didn't do it and I have yet to fill it out. So I need to fill it out. I am an affiliate for Live La Posh, which is where all of the decorative plant stickers came from, as well as Mojo Jojo. You can use my discount code AGWP10 to save 10% on that. I do not believe the Live La Posh sticker books are still available, but they do have a Botanist Babe sticker book, which should be somewhat similar if that's like the vibes that you like. So definitely check that out. But yeah, there we go. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please press that like button. And if you have yet to subscribe, I hope you would also consider subscribing to my channel. Definitely let me know if you are planning on doing this readathon. There's some other readathons going on this month as well. And I was debating on which one to do. So let me know if you're doing any other ones as well, because people in the comments are always looking for new readathons to join, and that could help some others out. All right, guys. I hope you have a good rest of your day, evening, or night. Until next time, bye.